How's it going, everyone? Today we'll be doing toSum2. Input array is sorted, so let's get to it. Alright, so this one is just kind of another variation of the other toSum problem, and like 3Sum and 4Sum, like there's a bunch of sum problems. And this one basically is the same as toSum, but the input array is sorted. So we're going to solve it just like how we solve 3Sum, because 3Sum, the best way to solve it is to first sort the array, and then you solve it with the two-pointer approach. So that's what we're going to do here. So we can do validation. Right, numbers is null, or numbers length is less than 1. Or if it's less than 2, right? Turn new int. Something like that. Okay, and then we need to create a let's just say it's null for now. Okay, run this. And no compiler errors, great, so we're good there. So now we need to declare a loop. 0 is less than numbers length I plus plus. Okay, here we are. So we're inside our loop here, and don't know if we need a traditional loop. We might need a while loop actually, because the input array is already sorted. And we're just gonna go kind of far left and then far right. So actually, we're gonna change this guy to a while loop. So basically, we need some variables here: int I 0, int j equals numbers length minus 1. Okay, so basically while I is less than j, I think we're going to keep iterating through. So while I is less than j, okay, so then let's get int I value of numbers at I. Okay, and the same thing for j value. Okay, so now we have j value. Okay, and then we do our little check, right? So int sum equals I val plus j val. Okay, and then let's system out print line this guy. So we have it. If sum is less than target, let's first check if it is equal. If we hit the jackpot here, sum equals target. Okay, if the sum equals target, then what do we want to do? We want to decrease, or we want to return int array of I plus 1 and j plus 1, because it needs to be one index. That's kind of a little tricky thing they threw in there. Usually all arrays are 0 indexed, so yeah, we'll have to see about that. I have to change these around a little bit. That's how I thought it should be, but let's check. Okay, so and then we're doing if sum is greater than. Okay, we could do an else if here. Else if sum is less than target. Okay, Okay, what do we want to do if the sum is less than target? Then we want to increment I. So I plus plus. Okay, and then else j minus minus, right? Decrement j. Okay, and then we keep going through until they equal each other, right? Okay, let's look at this one. Okay, so that was accepted. Great. So I think that's all we need to do. Okay. Okay, submit. Let's see what we got. Success. Great. All right, so it's a little slower than I thought it would be, but it is accepted. This does run in ON time and only uses constant space as well. So I think that's good. Great. Well, hopefully that made sense. So we're using the two-pointer approach with I and J, and you can look at two-sum and three-sum, four-sum. They all use a similar approach. Two-sum, actually, the kind of more fastest approach is to use a hash map. But maybe it's not as fast, but you could take a look at that. But anyways, thanks a lot. Talk to you later.